Maybe a little statement on the flash industry for us. Two waves kind of that we saw. It was about performance in the early days. I'm thinking of like TMS in 2004 and Violin as they went, where the value add was on very much on hardware. And that was great for certain use cases. The fine products that are represented here by the panel are more than that. It's not just about pure performance, it's about services, features that we need as enterprise organizations to make it work for us. So
the reality is very, very blunt and very simple. If you have workloads that are critical applications where there's a business advantage in improving performance, those sets of workloads should actively be moving towards all-flash designs.
I viewed, flash in the early days, it started just at the very tip, this insane, nobody cared what it cost because the app was so egregious they would pay anything to put it in there, and that's where the first all-flash arrays came out of. And what's going on, a disk owns, huge chunk here, and there's high performance disk, a low performance disk, and tape, and whatever the heck is behind Glacier. Like Wade, I don't even know, magic, right? So I look at that tier and what's going on with a lot of the all-flash arrays. You guys, we're in that boat too, pushing down. We're going, look, we can push this way down. Now, we don't eliminate any layer, in my opinion. No layer just goes poof and disappears, but we're pushing really hard down on those layers. And we could argue how hard we're pushing or how far, $3, $1, whatever. We're all pushing really hard on that, and I think the perception is, how far do you think we're pushing, right?
So this is your entry point. It's a performance challenge. That same customer went from 8 floor tiles of storage to 8 rack units. 156,000 BTU of heat generated per hour to 5,000. Went from running on 220 lines, because they're in the States, to 110 power, right? So now what's my metric? Is it data center resource reduction? Is it performance of the line of business? Or is it when you look at their data analysts who went from running 6 concurrent queries to now running 300? They're driving more information into the business, making smarter and faster decisions in a faster or shorter amount of time. So it's this interesting transformative form of technology, which is, yes, hardware-wise, we all have the same hardware. What does it mean to your business? And I would advocate, whether you're looking at any of our products, you can have this transformative experience.
The part about flash that's interesting, flash can cure a lot of things, but it's not like this panacea at the end of it, like it made everything brilliant, right? There's a number of flash vendors who aren't on this stage who've died on the hill of like, oh, I'm brilliantly fast and I'll solve all your problems and nobody cares now, right?
Yeah.
The thing that's interesting to me when I look at the use cases here too is, all of us, at the end, the apps are king here, right? Like, heck with the technology part underneath the covers, a lot of the applications are really the things you should be caring about. And some of us are different and better or worse at different applications.
Usually infrastructure components are purchased ahead of the application software and let's say the DevOps components. And this is where I go back to, and it's a soapbox statement. Buy something that's going to provide you, right, a very easy means to adopt, results that are measurable and off the charts, but has the broadest use case, so that when I do have my DevOps team changing their mind 6 months from now, they can move forward.